Hello, this is D, and I'm back with another video. Well, yesterday I played Redfall on the PC as well as the Xbox Series X. Today I'm going to give you guys my impression on the game, if the performance is up to par on both platforms, and if this game should have been delayed. Now, Redfall is an open-world cooperative first-person shooter developed by Arcane Studios and published by Bethesda Softworks. Now, this is the first game to my recollection that has been released since Microsoft has acquired the studio. Now, the game kind of faced a lot of backlash from myself and many gamers out there when it was announced a couple of weeks before launch that it would have a 30 FPS mode, and that would be the only mode available at launch. Now, they have said that later on they're going to patch a 60 FPS mode, but 30 FPS, like I complained in previous videos, it's just not good for shooters. So today we're gonna go through this game and I'm gonna tell you my honest opinions. Now, when I first fired up this game, I had to log into my Bethesda account. I was kind of annoyed that I had to do this. I just wanted to play the game. Nonetheless, I logged in and I was on my way playing the game. Now, when it loaded up first, I didn't think it looked too bad. It was okay. The graphic fidelity wasn't poor. It wasn't great. It was just okay. As I got into playing the game, the 30 FPS, it hit me right away. The game felt so slow and sluggish. I actually felt nauseous playing it at 30 FPS, and I'm not even exaggerating. It really felt awful to control this game at such a low frame rate. I played it for maybe about an hour and a half on the Xbox Series X, and I saw a host of glitches. Some enemies I wasn't able to attack, I wasn't able to punch, I wasn't able to talk to them. There was also some textures on the ground that looked extremely dated. They looked really rough. The quality was just unacceptable. There were some textures on vehicles that weren't loading in, on walls. Certain stuff just didn't load in properly. We had a lot of pop-in. I was walking in the street as I got into the game, and the trees would pop in, and the quality of the trees was poor. The car models are something out of a PS3 game. It really looked that bad. I wanted to overlook all of that because I said if the game is fun, then it's enjoyable to play. And it is not fun. First of all, the areas are very barren. I find the AI in this game to be laughable. I was close to some enemies and they didn't even notice me or attack me. It's really ridiculous. And when they attack you, it's just kind of so easy to kill them. There's no real challenge to this game, and the visual fidelity is just awful. Now, the HDR looked pretty good. I'll say that. The cutscenes, they're okay, but that's pretty much the high points of this game for me. Now, I went on to play it on PC because I said, you know what, it has to be a lot better on PC versus the consoles. And yes, the frame rate was a lot better. I have an RTX 4090 and I was getting anywhere from 100 to 115 frames per second. So right off the bat, it felt better to play, but we still had the same issues with textures that would not load in properly. And some of the textures on the ground still looked awful. And this is on PC. Now, at this point, I was really starting to get annoyed. I found it to be unacceptable for a PC game to look just as bad as the console version. Yes, it performed better because we have a better GPU, but it still wasn't the best performance. I was still getting hitches. I was still getting drops. A couple of times, I really got some hard stutters, and I had VSync turned on and I have a VRR display. So this game, I really can't recommend it to anybody. And now this is where I have my beef with a lot of Xbox fans. Now, you guys know I cover a lot of Xbox stuff on the channel. I'm a huge fan of the ecosystem. I love Game Pass. I love the ability that I have to play my games on my Series X and my PC and carry on my progression and, of course, my achievements. This is a great service. They have some fantastic games in there. They have EA Play. You know all the details. It's a fantastic service at a great price. However, this doesn't justify putting in games that are subpar. This game is mid at best. If I had to rate this game right now, I'm rating it a 5 out of 10. It is mid. It's like, okay, try it because it's in Game Pass, but apart from that, I can't recommend anybody to play this game, much less to buy it. And I see Xbox fans on Twitter and other places saying, oh my gosh, this game is fantastic. Oh, it's so deep. It's so scary. Oh, I love everything about this game. What do you like about this game? It is mid as hell. And this is the reason why Xbox fans are not getting better quality games, because you accept this. When I called for this game to be delayed, A lot of Xbox fans piled up on me, said, what am I talking about? Why do I want to rob Xbox fans of this game? And I said, listen, if this game comes out at 30 FPS, if it comes out with problems, it's going to kill the game, period. And look what's happening right now. If you look at the reviews, I believe at Metacritic, right now it's at a 64. That is horrible. That is a horrible score. We look at the stuff that Sony is releasing. They released DLC for Horizon. I think it's called Burning Shores. It looks fantastic. It has state-of-the-art tech in it. It is running well on the PlayStation 5. And this is DLC. This is supposed to be a AAA release, and it's nowhere near the DLC that Sony released for Horizon. So we have to be honest here, and I just don't understand how all the Xbox fans, I don't want to say all the Xbox fans, let me correct myself there, how some of the hardcore Xbox fans are saying that this game is awesome, that it looks good, it plays good. Now I'm going to point out this user here, and I'm not trying to put him down. Don't attack this guy. Like, it's his opinion and he's entitled to his opinion. I just disagree with it. And he goes on to say that, yeah, this game is fire so far, way creepier than I thought. Not one bug in 60 minutes of play. I love my girl Layla. If you got bite back upgrade, you get free weapon skins. Oh my goodness, my only concern is my achievements in an hour haven't popped up. The game is not broken, yada, yada, yada. And you have some other users saying, oh, I love the game. Oh, it's fantastic. It's mindless fun. It's mindless fun? Really? You find this game to be mindless fun? It is not fun. Maybe co-op could be fun with friends, but you're really forcing the issue at that point. The game doesn't look good. The performance is trash. The textures don't even load in on the vehicles. The ground textures look like garbage. It looks like an Xbox One game that's maybe upscaled to 4K. It doesn't look like a next generation title. It doesn't look like a AAA title. It doesn't look like a flagship game. It doesn't play like a flagship game. And I told you guys, 30 FPS is trash. I played it for myself. I have my own opinion on the 30 FPS implementation in this game, and it is trash. No shooter should ever be at 30 FPS. And I like vampires, and I thought the premise of this game was great. Some of the previews that we saw, it looked fantastic. Then we saw that IGN gameplay, and we're like, okay, maybe the guy's not playing it right. It looks really bad. No, that's actually how the game looks. That's how the game plays. It's not fun for me. It's not my type of game. And I think Xbox fans deserve better. I think you guys need to let your voices be heard and demand better. This game is trash. I don't recommend that you play it. If you want to try it because it's in Game Pass, go ahead. I think that most gamers are not going to like this game. And I think the guys that are saying that they like this game, they're just really tribal gamers, and anything that Xbox puts out, it's the greatest thing. And I just have to be honest with you guys, because I want the best for the Xbox brand, and I want the best for myself as a gamer. And this is just not it. It's unacceptable. And if I have to rate this game, I'm giving it a 5 out of 10. Anyways, I want to know what you guys think about this. Let me know your experience on the Xbox Series X with this game, as well as the PC. If you disagree with me, let me know why in the comment section down below. And like I usually say, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys on the next one.